is called New Age slavery. Now, depict this story of Africans in Africa, not Africans brought up in America. Look into the past and visualize tribal leaders being chained onto a boat, sent to a land of destruction of their future generations. Shackled and obeying masters who would only turn into their bosses, the clash for equality and freedom is still being fought. Inner city schools are underfunded while BET is portrayed by the system. Change is accomplished with hope in mind, from the blues, rhythms, and rhymes, through the Harlem Renaissance, ever since the storytellers of the tribes united the community around the fires of strength. The white man soon came to colonize generations of blacks where he could hypnotize, generalize, and ostracize the very vivid cycle of life. Aboriginals stripped of their families, sons sold, and daughters raped. United by abolitionists who stood up for a cause, a strong voice once formed still remains today. Something must be done about our never-ending plight. Many voices stood against it all, but one cleared through. The history of histories in our books, yet overlooked. Struggles of modern day came from past tenses, conjugated in proverbial times through the endeavors of rhymes. The time is always ripe to do right, he said. Although his efforts were wise and clear, not many held the essence of it dear. Disregarded by ignorance and the shame of America's past, presently we linger around in the shadow of its cast. This new age slavery destroys the once golden race, provides nothing but injustice to his honorable face. We're in trouble with the same issues from the past, a civil rights movement that couldn't last. In the spirited country known as the land of the free, governmental support was never given. That is the key. Dr. King's efforts shall never be forgotten, but when the system is corrupt, someone needs to pick the cotton. The time is always ripe to do right, he said. We must consider that now instead of causing more bloodshed. But listen, let revolution begin here today. Unity needs to shine on down and give Dr. King his very deserving crown. A memorial in D.C. would be honorable, but truly learning his story and history would be commendable. I said let the revolution begin, because this miseducation must end here today so that the New Age slavery can go away.